The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game, and this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so. Described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. It's their first effort on goal. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. There's the delivery. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Forlan. Searching pass he's played there. Balde. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Stojkovic spots it and intercepts. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kupchu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Pedri! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he was quick to react. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, easy pickings there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Some good work on the right flank here. Knocks it into space. And it's Stojkovic. Can he get onto this? He's in plenty of space here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. Stojkovic. Pedri. Oh, well measured. There's no... And Puskás! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great vision. Oh, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. In he goes again. Oh, that wasn't far away. Cook-Chu with the short one. That's tidy. Cook-Chu. No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. What a throw in. Hakimi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Kubasi. Stojkovic might just make this. Bastoni. And it's Pedri. And here's Forlan. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Good ball over the top. Kubasi. Jordan Henderson. It's Pedri. Cook-Chu. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's on his way! That could spell trouble. Carvajal. Looking for options for movement. Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Balde. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Barcelona kick off the second half. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. And he's in on goal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Puskás. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. And he's been shifted off it. It's a really well-measured ball. Cook-Chu's cross. Oh, that's neat. Plays it across. Cleared without hesitation. Threads one in. Crossed in once more. Koundé tries to clear. Now it's Puskás. Puskás! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Cook-Chu is always looking to break lines. Played into space out wide. Kubasi. And it's Carvajal. Now he's got space here. Will play through for the wide man. is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he has shown him a yellow card. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is a great pick out. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now the cross. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Balde calmly anticipates. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona.
He's through, it's 1-0, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri takes control of it, and he's on the move. Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal picks it up out wide. This looks promising. And he's onside. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Forlan. And Carvajal. 75 minutes played. Now it's Puskás. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper. And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. Stojkovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Ronaldinho. He's in space and looking for options. Turns and goes back. And that is expertly dealt with. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to shot a goal! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
Time Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Into the last 5 minutes. Bastoni cuts it out. Pedri. Osimhen.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. He's well positioned here. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot, surely! It's hit the upright. And it's Camavinga. And that is that. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that was very necessary. Oh, Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Hazard. Header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Rooney. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Good ball over the top. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Cafu. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. Now that's well seen too. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Messi. Hakimi. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro. Iraq trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's a shade optimistic. Davids. And this is Rooney. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Haaland is wide and looking to get onto this. Hazard. That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through. And the cutback. Cleared without hesitation. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Hakimi. And Grimaldo. Bastoni. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Van Dalton. Saka. Out to the left it goes. And he's intervened well there. Good effort from distance. PK. Iraq looking to pass their way through. Haaland looking to get on the end of this.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Barcelona really could have done without this. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Here we go again, then.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. And it's Pedri. Mbappe shifted it to the flank. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's looking wide. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gets his head on it! And now they can clear their lines. Piqué. Cafu. And he was quick to react. Out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hakimi. Oh no, this does not look good.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Over to the left. Well read, nice interception. Deftly away. Pedri. Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. That has been cut short. Messi, he's picked his way through. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, important interception. And he's gone looking for safety.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shoots! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 8, Bukayo second. Coming on the field, number 9, Schneider. Number 22, Perez.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Osimhen!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Right card. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's there to melt it away. Ball is over the line.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thuram calmly anticipates. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's a very deep Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Fenerbahce with the corner, there first. Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Rooney! Quality ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's managed to get free. Has a shot! And again! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ronaldinho gets into some space. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he cuts out the supply. Pinches it off him. And this is Messi.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that is a nice touch. No, it's come to nothing. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Thinks about the shot. Good claim. No margin for error there. Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Cannavaro. And he's running through. Real chance here. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He has found the way through. Maldini gets a foot in here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge played into space. Mbappe is onto this. Kukcu. Pedri. It's a promising position. Chance for a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, that's been intercepted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well read, nice interception. Out to the right. Maldini cuts it out. Cannavaro. Rummenigge. Azar. Rummenigge. Pele. Oh, that's shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rummenigge brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Fenerbahce have reclaimed it. Ended up in no man's land, and he's there to retrieve it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh no, what has happened here? Played into the box. He's cut it out. And the shot's on here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Grimaldo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, and this is Messi. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement.
Fenerbahce really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal 17, Messi.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a pretty loose pass. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Great ball, and he's in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Messi. Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that is about as cool as they come. And Owen! Goal! Fenerbahce! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's very neat. Knocks it out wide. Davids. Ibrahimovic. It's a searching pass. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Fenerbahce surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar, he's picked he's having a shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, that has changed. He gets big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Thuram, that's a lovely, neat pass. He won't be happy with that one. Osimhen. The final 5 minutes. Now, this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That could spell trouble. Just the keeper's chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fenerbahce have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to play him in. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Ronaldinho. And that's that. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rooney, real chance! It's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Griezmann, and the through ball, and he's found a way past. And a chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Well read, and the danger is averted. That pass isn't the best. There's the shot! Goal! Morocco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Morocco get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played out towards the right wing, back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Quality ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Ronaldinho goes short. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's Pedri. Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Played out to the left flank. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's picked his way through. Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Pedri. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Deftly away. Barcelona have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. Takes a shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. De La Cruz. Robertson calmly anticipates. Messi. And this is Messi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think it needs to...
Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Can he get it through? Neymar. Oh, good ball. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Great chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. De Jong's cross. And that has been cleared. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Played out to the right. Picked out brilliant. Big chance! It's run loose. In he goes again. It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done it.
Griezmann! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Robertson plays it short. Now the delivery. Hakimi clears it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is a little undercooked. Ronaldinho. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot and the finish! Danger averted for now. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Takes aim and crosses.
De la Cruz.
Nicely spread. Yamal. Mbappe. Zakaria.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That'll be a throw-in. Knocks it into space. Griezmann. Oh, what a mistake!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 20.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
El dorsal
That's a little off
19.
target.
Serán sustituidos.
He's a
por
sharp
el
little ball
dorsal
here.
6, el dorsal 18.
Oh,
el
a
dorsal
bust
23.
challenge.
Casa.
He can get
Se
that
va a
clear.
hacer un cambio de jugadores.
Kupchu. Osimhen has found the net here, of course. Hakimi. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's going right the way across. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Osimhen! This time, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kupchu gets good distance on it. And here's Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes left. Hakimi. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And played right into his path. Yamal. Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. The final seconds now. That ball looks a good one. And he cuts out the supply. Zakaria. Van de Ven. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zakaria. Greenwood. That has ended up in no man's land. Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Short changes him with that pass. That's a sharp pass.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Nicely spread. Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De la Cruz. Can he get on the edge? Chance for a shot! Couldn't squeeze it through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Xiao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That looks a cracking ball. Always. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Messi, played back. And it's Hakimi.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now the delivery climbs up big! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chance to deliver. A corner it is then. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. That'll be a corner. Rafinha attempts a clearance. De la Cruz. Backward it goes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. Rafinha.
De la Cruz.
Messi. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Now it's Valverde. Kimmich. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Looking for options for movement. Well, they've got it again. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Suarez puts his foot on the gas.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! There was plenty of power on that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho engages and forces him off the ball. Ball driven towards the far post. Defending of the... Struck first time! No, he's missed it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, this looks sharp. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe in play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe! In towards the back stick. That's the keeper's ball. Hakimi. Great run on the overlap here. Thiaw. And the pass is intercepted. That has not gone well. Koundé. Kimmich. Over to the left. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi out to the right. And it's... Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Changement en cours.
Ronaldinho goes short. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Kukcu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that is out of play. Vardiol with a fine tackle.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got...
He's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Conte. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that was vital. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kimmich. Now it's Luis Suarez. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rafinha. And he's had it nicked away. Played out towards the right wing. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. No way through. There's a searching pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
That is good alertness. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Now it's Osimhen. Pedri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Looking to play it in. It's a sharp little ball here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Hakimi. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rosicki with the short one. Rosicki looking to go deep. And he's there to clear it. And it's Rosicki. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now the breakaway. That's a decent clearance. Conte. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Conte. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He has found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's looking wide. David Villa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. Shoots! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Rosicki. He's found a way through. And he's well positioned here. Pedri. Messi. Messi in acres of space out wide. And it's Hakimi. Messi picks it up out wide. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong. Rosicki going face-to-face with his great rival. David Villa. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. This is De Jong. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Adams! Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hakimi. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
And it's Messi. Conte. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that has put paid to that. Adams. Threads one in. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Villa. De Jong played out to the left flank. Hazard. This is De Jong.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Conte. David Villa. Brzezinski. Chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
This possibly the last play of the half. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Quick look, then... Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! The second half sparks straight into life. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Looking for options for movement. Played in. A header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brzezinski. Messi. Now, can they get him away? David Villa. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tries to pass it through, and this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's heaved it away. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
De Jong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the right. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Kukcu gets it away. Cafu, who does have an assist to his name. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hazard. Shot goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And yes, it's him again.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15. Messi.
So, time for changes
Numero
on
5.
both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Il numero 11. Neymar. Il numero 14.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. To Nielsen. Oh, they could be caught out here. Good take and the shot! They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
We have already started here.
So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That is ended up in no man's land. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Into the channel. Otto has it in a wide position. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's a sharp little ball here. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Great vision. Picked out brilliant. Shoots! They want to be quick to and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos. He's tried one! Oh, that wasn't far away. Ronaldinho. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pedri. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Gerrard. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's burst through. Collar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Japan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rooney. Rooney! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Rooney. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, what has happened here? He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Mbappe. Grimaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Could move up a gear here. Spread neatly. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. And there's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Vieira really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Looks across and plays it in. It is a corner.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Hakimi getting this one clear. Probing pass. And this is Rooney. And it's Rooney. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Maldini. Vieira. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Corner number 2 then.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kukçu is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Ronaldinho goes short. Collar chasing after it. And it's half-time here. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Rooney. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Has crossed into the middle. Buffon claims it. Safe hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. 60 minutes played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's made its way to him, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona get their fourth corner.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Terrific header! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Hakimi. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gerrard. It's a really well-measured ball, and he was quick to react. Looking for the run, and it's Otto. Played in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's picked it up out wide. Incoming delivery. Up he goes! Tries to pass it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a look and place it forward. This was Osimhen. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Japan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Desperate defending required here. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's in a great position here. There's the shot! Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Ronaldinho. He's cut it out. Adriano is herring after that one. And it's been played through. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's hoisted clear. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically...
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Pedri. Now here's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Balde. Rivaldo. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Rooney. And the shot! Lofted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Threads one in. Thinks about... He's had a shot! And he cuts out the supply. And it's Grimaldo. It's a great ball. And he's gone backward here. And he's in on a chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Bernardo Silva, tidy with his distribution. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Now that's a fine challenge. And it's pulled back. He's done well to get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Kupchu. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played forward. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game. Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely spread. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rivaldo. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. He's picked his way through. Zaire Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's superb. Out to the left it goes. Zaire Emery is having a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's whipped it across. And he's there to clear it. That has ended up in no man's land. And we hit half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Rooney, distributed tidily. Now it's Pedri, over to the left. Ronaldinho, he's a sharp little ball here, showing good feet. And he lines up, climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal 17, Messi. El dorsal 4,
Grimaldo.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
That's good play.
19, el dorsal
That's De La
11,
Cruz.
El dorsal 45.
De La Cruz. Yamal receives. Yamal! And it's in! The second half sparks straight into life. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And here's Osimhen.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And that's put paid to a promising move. Grimaldo does well to get it back. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hakimi gets into a good position. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho, he's found a way through. And it's played in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Bernardo Silva. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Can he stop it going out?
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Not Cuts it out wide. Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cambio de jugadores.
And it's Kukçu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries a measured ball. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Osimhen. Could move up a gear here. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Well, that is one way to stop him. Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice sequence of passes this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rivaldo. Yamal. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, well played. And we're done. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And this is Rooney. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. He's gone for goal! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant... Oh, big chance! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gives it back. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Alex Grimaldo delivers. Now who's going to be first to this? Chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's looking to catch him up. Tries to play it through. Pedri ploughing through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! Forward it goes. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and it's been played through. He's in plenty of space here. He's cut it out.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And this is Rooney, played out towards the right wing. Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. And it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Grimaldo. And here's Messi. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Azar. Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Messi. And here's Pedri. Now it's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ronaldinho. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. It's a promising position. Cafu! Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Azar. Back in possession and ready to go again.
1 minute added time.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Massaro looking for options for movement. It's been shipped out wide. And this is Rooney. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. He has a look up. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Pickford, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ibrahimovic! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Messi. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And this is Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rui Costa. Cafu. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Rooney. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Right card.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Azar. And it's Vieira. That's Vieira. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Azar. It's Azar! In he goes again. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Hazard.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Coming on the
That
field.
pass has been
number
well intercepted.
25,
Going to be disappointed with that.
Number 17.
Yamal.
Silva.
That looks a decent
Number
ball.
21. Raul.
And he's gone long.
Substitutions taking place.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good alertness. Rafinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. De la Cruz. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Guardiola. Looking tidy in possession. De la Cruz! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Moved on forwards. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Bernardo Silva. And a chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed
There will be
himself too
5
early.
minutes added time.
We have got ourselves a game here. He is through here. And the shot! It's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
All square. He's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And that gets things running.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Played out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target. Not the most convincing of passes. Darren Fletcher. And this is Rooney. Nuno Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a searching pass. Distributed tidily. And here's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a decent clearance. Algeria with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And this is Judge, surely! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely, now then. Good claim, no margin for error there. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't squeeze it through. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Crossbar! And he's there to get it away. Passes short and sharp. Bergkamp. Can he get it through? Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's slung out wide. Now, can they get him away? Messi, he's got away. Messi's cross. Ah, he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Pedri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Darren Fletcher. Rooney. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe gets into a good position. Kukçu. Pedri. 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. And that's going right the way across. And he's had it nicked away. Well timed, excellent interception. He have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chu picks it up out wide. Oh, he's had a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, this is a great position. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Oh, some tackle that. Over to the left. It's a promising position.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's Batistuta. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Looking to play him in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is... Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, good spread. And it's Hakimi. And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Rooney duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Grimaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedri. Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Spread it left. Oh, well played, well played. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Darren Fletcher. Pedri. Out to the right. No, again there's no way through. And here's Ronaldinho. Bastoni gets a foot in here. And it's Messi. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp.
Algeria seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Climbs up big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the pass is intercepted. Batistuta. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Hakimi. Kirkchu. He has a look up. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And this is Rooney. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Knocks it into space. Flashes it across. Pedri. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, super ball! Hakimi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gets a good foot in there. Pedri. Grimaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Serginho. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. He's looking wide. That's that, the end. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Like, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's a good run down the right. Can he get onto this? Pedri picks it up out wide. Rudiger with the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri, pass somewhat off target. Guardiola makes the interception. Now it's Rooney. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cleared away. Now it's Kukçu, and he welcomes it in. Hernandez. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Forlan, looking to play him in. Cross needs to be good. That has been knocked clear. Algeria with the corner, there first. He gets big! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he plays one through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Messi, Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that.
Algeria clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Makalele. And this is Forlan. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cafu. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's gone loose. Makalele. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. 15 minutes till half-time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Grimaldo. And this is Rooney. Not the most accurate pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Alex Grimaldo delivers. That's a decent clearance. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mahrez going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's gone searching cross-field. Zaire Emery aimed beyond the defence. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bastoni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mahrez. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ball is over the line. That has been cut short. And it's Forlan.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Hernandez. That is ended up in no man's land. And the through ball. Oh, robust challenge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's gone backward. And again! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
It's played through for him. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. And he lines up a cross. He's got Tool. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he plays one through. Van Nistelrooy. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Forlan. Algeria do have a chance to counter here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mahrez plays it in. Hakimi gets it away. Oh, that's superb. Oh, that was vital. Played out to the left flank. And it's Makalele. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Into the channel.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Ronaldinho gets into some space. Bastoni gets it clear. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal 17, Messi. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 7.
Hakimi.
Serán sustituidos por
Yamal.
el dorsal 45.
He is through here.
El dorsal
Decent
11.
chance! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot a goal! Oh, crossbar! Ronaldinho! And that would have won it.
Ronaldinho has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, and he shoots! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Spread out to the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Stojkovic. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Stojkovic. And it's Zaire Emery. And here's Forlan. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. All hands on deck for this one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Ronaldinho, será reemplazado por el dorsal 18. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rafinha is there and he can get that clear. There's the shot! Now the cross. That has been knocked clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising position and it's made its way to him. It's a really well-measured ball. Great vision. Haaland. Chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. That's a good run down the left. That is lovely. Rooney! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Hakimi plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's Grimaldo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That pass isn't the best. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run. Nicely intercepted. Played into space. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the left flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! No goals as yet. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. That has been slung wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Great defending, strong and determined. Half an hour played now. Hakimi, there's the crossfield ball. Ronaldinho looks to get on the end of this. Pepe calmly anticipates. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. Tries to pass it through. Guardiola makes the interception. Spread out to the left. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Rooney! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
Chance for a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Porto are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Porto grabbed the equaliser, and we're all terrific header. What a wonderful goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Porto get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they?
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
So we reach the halfway point. Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pull it. Probing pass, and that should get the job done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. Hakimi, Porto appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was a half-decent effort. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pelé. Now that's well seen too. Spread it left. Can he get it through? It gets into a good position. Pings it across. A header! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal 17, Messi. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por...
Cleared without hesitation.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 19.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bale.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Hullet. Quality ball. And this is Pelé. Produces a cross. Chooses to go back. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's cut it out.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Hakimi. And here's Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Nedved can get it clear. Over to the left. And he lines up a cross. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Lobbed in behind. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And it's played in. And that has been knocked clear. In once more. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he shoots! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Porto have their second corner now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Ronaldinho, será sustituido por el dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Big
jugadores.
chance! He's scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Grimaldo. De la Cruz. Osimhen. Well read. And the danger is averted. Iniesta. Osimhen. Now it's Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's taking no chances there. Good take, and is he in? Yamal! Sticks it away! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's...
Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De la Cruz. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Iniesta crosses. Rafinha. Decent progress down the left. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take...